Guys, good morning, guys. So last session we started about conditional statements, right? We started conditional statements. I can say conditional statements. So what does it mean by conditional statements? Basically, conditional statements based on the we can make the decisions based on the conditions. Based on the conditions, we can make the decisions based on the conditions. So in Java, there are 5 set of conditional statements we have. Like that is, we say simple if, and the second one is if else if, and third one is if else if, and the fourth one is nested if, and the fifth one is switch case. These are the total 5 we have: simple if else if, and nested if, and switch case. So last session we discussed about simple if, which is only the two concern. Only the condition is true, then only we will go with the simple if. This is only for only the true concern. Okay, and we have the if else meaning both true and false concerns. Okay, if the condition is true, then the controller will go to the if block. If the condition is false, then the controller will go to the else block. Then the controller will go to the else block, right? So these are the two say concepts which we discussed in the last session. This is done, and this is also done. Now today we can go ahead with the if else if. So this is which is used to make the decisions, make or take the decisions, make the decisions based on the multiple conditions, based on the multiple conditions, then we can go ahead with the if else if. For example, marks validation. If you want to validate the marks, then we can go ahead with the if else if. Like I would say, there is a scenario if the student got the score between 75 to 100, and in that case you should display he got first class, he got distinction. Okay, distinction. Next, if the student got a score in between 65 to 75, 65 to 75, he got first class, first class. And the student in between 35 to 65, 35 to 65, he got second class, second class. And the student got a score in between 0 to 35, 0 to 35, then he need to study well, study well, he need to study well, meaning he need to focus on the studies, meaning study well. Okay, are you guys clear with my statements? So this is the scenario if else if, which is used to make the decisions based on the multiple conditions, based on the multiple conditions. And this is the scenario. The score, we need to validate the marks. For example, here I will give the assignment like this: write a Java program, write a Java program to validate the marks, to validate the marks. This is the scenario. So in that case, how we can write the program? There are multiple conditions you can take, and then you can write the program. Okay, so this I will write a program and then I will show you. Okay, so for example, here I'm taking one class, and the file name I am mentioning like as the mocks validation. Mocks validation. Okay, file extension is Java. Okay, fine, very good. I'm opening the file, and this is the file which I am opening, and the file name and class name is also same. Public class, I can say marks validation. Okay, and inside I am taking main method public static void main, and I can say string aux, and from here to here this is the scope of the class. Okay, okay, fine. Now marks validation, right? This is the scenario which I copied, that this is the scenario. This is the scenario. I want to comment this all of the lines. What is the comment for that one is, so if you want to comment the multiple lines, then this is the comment, right? This is the scenario, guys. Okay, how we can write the program, how we can write the program in this scenario. So I will take the multiple conditions. First I am taking the condition if, and this is the scope of the if block, and here I am taking the condition. The condition is score in between marks greater than 75, and operator marks less than 100. Can I write like this? Yes, you can write like this. So guys, we completed already operators topic. I am using the operators concept here. These all are the operators, so which already we completed. Okay, I am taking the marks and I am mentioning the condition. The condition is if the student have the got the score in between 75 to 100, then I need to display the message is system.out.println out.println, and he got distinction. He got distinction. This is the message I want to display. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Very good. Now, next one is if else. If else. Okay, this is the scope of if else. And now here also, where I can mention marks greater than 65, greater than 65, and operator marks less than 75, right? And here I need to display system.out.println out.println, and here I would mention he got first class. He got first class. Okay. Now the same way else if. Okay. So the same statement I am copying here, and here also I am mentioning. Here the student got in between the score in between 35 to 65, 35 to 65, 35 to 65, and should display the message is second class, and else if second same scenario I'm copying from there, and here if the student got in between 0 to and 35, 35, and you should display this is the message. Okay, I'm saving this file, and I would say I will run this one, and then I will show you the result. Wherever the file is available, you can go to the file location, and there is a command, mocks validation java c I can say mocks validation dot java, mocks dot java. Okay. Mm, mocks dot java. It is throwing so many errors because wherever Java file is there, you can go to the Java file, and here I am taking the condition, and here I am taking the mocks value as well. Mocks value I am taking. mm, yeah, I'm mentioning as a star and back forward slash, and here I'm taking the marks into marks equal to, I'm taking some 80 value. I'm saving this one. Now I will go to here, and now I can compile the file Java C marks validation, and there are three errors, meaning there is a spelling mistake. You can cross check the spelling mistake. Where I can go here, println, yeah, println, and here also println, and here also println. I'm saving the file. Now to come to here, you can Java C. So the file has successfully compiled Java, and I can say marks validation, marks validation. Okay, he got a distinction. He got distinction. For example, here if I change the value, now here I would like to give some 50, and I am saving the file, and again I can go to here, I can compile the file, and I can run the file. You can see here he got second class. He got second class. Are you guys clear with my statements what I'm doing? So the scenario is this one. Write a Java program to validate the mocks. Okay, so I'm taking the class name as the mocks validation, and into marks, so I'm taking as a variable, and here I am taking the multiple conditions. I taken only I would say 1, 2, 3, 4 conditions. You can take number of conditions. You can take number of conditions. Okay, so the concept of if else if is, which is used to make the decisions based on the multiple conditions, based on the multiple conditions. Okay, so you can take a number of conditions, and based on the conditions you can make the decisions. You can make the decisions. This is clear, right? You can make the decisions based on the number of conditions. This is clear or not? I'm taking, so also else if, here you should take the else if. Okay, else if condition and else if condition. Okay, I will write, I will mention the syntax of if else if is, syntax for the if else if, syntax if this is the condition, and from here to here this is the scope of else if, and here also condition, and same thing. You can write, you can take number of else if. Okay, so the scenario is you can make the decisions based on the conditions. You can make the decisions based on the conditions. Got it right? Okay. So you guys, can you please see here? This is the hard coding. This is the hard coding, right? This is the hard coding. Meaning in the coding itself, I taken the value. This is hard coding. So instead of taking the hard coding, you can read the value from the keyboard. If you want to read the value from the keyboard, we already discussed that. There are three ways to read the values from the keyboard. What are the three ways? Guys, are you guys listening my words? How to read the data from the keyboard? Keyboard. There are three ways. What is the first one? First one is the scan class. Okay, very good. Next one. Second one is buffered reader. Buffered reader. Next one. command line arguments, command line arguments, right? Okay, command line arguments. Okay, fine, very good. Now, this is the hard coding, right? I don't want to take hard coding. I want to read the value from the keyboard, and based on the input, I can validate the conditions. Are you guys clear with my statements? This is the hard coding. In the file itself, I mentioned I don't want the hard coding. I want to read the data from the keyboard, and based on the input, I can validate the conditions. Okay? Based on the input, I can validate the conditions. Okay? Now, instead of doing the hard coding, I can take the scanner class. So through the scanner class, I can take the input, and then, I can validate the conditions. There is a scanner class. You can make the connection between normal class and scanner class by using, um, we can make the connection. This is the normal class, right? Marks validation is the normal class. Okay. And we can make the connection between normal class and I would say scanner class by creating the object. So where actually here I am creating the object, how we can create new scanner. So what is the new? How to create object, guys? New operator. We discussed already, right? New is the operator, and there is a scanner. Okay, scanner, new scanner object got created. Where object will be stored? Object will be stored in the heap area. Okay, and this object again I am storing in one reference variable. This reference variable name is the SC, and here I am mentioning scanner. Scanner, are you guys clear with my statements? Scanner SC equal to new scanner. So what I did actually, I created an object. That object I stored in that reference variable. I stored in that reference variable. Are you guys clear with my statement? Okay. Now there is a methods to read the, like for example, if I want to read the string values, there is a method. And if I now, as of now, my requirement is I need to read the integer values. Integer values. Then there is a method sc dot next line method. Next line method. So these all the methods no need to by heart. Already I given one document right now. So there is a document which I already Java SC8 document which I already shared with you, right? So as of now also this is the document. You guys also, everyone please go through this document, and this is the document, guys. And you guys, all of you, please go through this document. I am sharing in the chat box. This is the chat box. Okay, this is the chat box. This is the chat box. Srinath. Okay, now where I would say there is a scanner method, right? Where scan exactly the scanner class is available. Scanner class is available in java.util package. Go to java.util package where exactly which is available. This is the java.util package. So I am also going through that java.util package. Guys, java.util package. There you can look for the scanner class. There is a scanner class in the S alphabetical order. Go to this. This is the scanner. Go to that, and this is the scanner class and the meaning of scanner class. You can see here. Can you all of you read this that one? Scanner breaks into a input into a token using as the delimiter pattern, which by default matches the word spaces. The resulting token may and then be converted into the values of different type. There are several methods, guys. There are several methods. What are the methods we have actually? There are several methods. These are the methods. These are the methods, guys. Okay. Like as next method, as next pattern method. These are all the methods. Any developer, they should come to this document, and they can, any developer, they can implement the project. Completely depends on this document. Okay. So there is a next line method. These are the methods, guys. Next line method. next int method. Next int method is the method which is used to read the input integer values. So my as of now my requirement is also I want to read the integer values. So then I would like to take next int method. I would like to take the next int method, and this again I am storing in one reference variable, and this reference variable name I am giving like as the mox data type is the int guys. And here I would like to mention system dot out dot println, and here I can write the message that is please enter the marks here. Please enter marks here. Please enter marks here, guys. Please enter marks here. Okay, I'm saving this one, and now you can see here what will happen and compile my file. Oh, there is a this is coming from where? This is coming from java.util package. So make sure you have to import the java.util package as well. System.in. I'm saving this one and go to here, and here also mention import system.java.util package util dot scan class. This is the package you can import, and then now go to here and compile the file. The file has successfully compiled, and run the file. Run the file. What it is asking? It is executing or it is waiting for the input? It is waiting for the input. So here I am giving the input. The input I am giving is some 8 I am giving. You can see here. It is validating. Based on the input, it is validating and it is giving the results to us. Okay. Now again you can see here. Again I am doing the compilation. It is waiting or compilation done. Now I can run this one. It is waiting or it is waiting for the input. Executing or waiting for the input. Waiting for the input. I am giving some value 60. Click on the enter. You can see here. Based on the input, it is validating and it is printing the results to us, right? Based on the input, it is validating. It is validating the input and it is giving the results to us. For example, I'm giving some 30. See here, study well, study well. So this is the program which we designed. We are giving the inputs. Based on the input, it is validating and then it is giving the results to us. It is giving the results to us. This is clear or not? So scenario number 1 is hard coding. Scenario number 2 is using the scanner class. We are taking the data from the keyboard and based on the input we are validating. So that is the reason what I am saying, every day every session is important. So in this session we use it, there are 3 days classes. One is the scan class is the 1 day, and this is the operators concept is the 1 day, and next one is this is the conditional statements. So if you guys already practice number of times with the scanner class and the operators, you can easily able to understand this concept. So that is the reason you guys make sure you guys should be practice multiple times. Okay, so Java comes, programming language comes through the practice only. Without practice, only listening, it not come. Okay, you guys should practice with the programming language. Then only you will be clarity and you will be understood. You will, okay, practice compulsory. Practice compulsory. Okay, scanner class which I use to read the data from the keyboard. I read the data from the keyboard and then I am validating the conditions. I am validating the conditions. I taken only 3 or 4 conditions. Not only 3 or 4, you can take number of conditions, and any number of conditions also, so the process is the same. It will, based on the input, it can validate and then it will give results to us. It will give results to us. I hope this is clear everyone, right? This is clear, everyone. Okay. This is one assignment you guys you can do, and Yeah. Next, basically, one more concept we will discuss. This is all about if else. If else if. This is also done. We can practice number of programs. If you go with the other websites also, they will give the number of examples. You can practice with all examples. Next, nested if is very easy. If you know how to write the simple if, then nested if is very easy. I will show you how we can write the nested if. So nested if. So normally, what is the syntax for normal simple if? We will take the if keyword and there is a condition and this is the scope of the if block. This is the scope of the if block. Okay, this is the scope of the if block. Now, simple if meaning keeping one if block inside the another if block, that is called nested if, guys. So this is the outer if block. So one more if block I am keeping inside. So that's it. This is called nested if. Nested if meaning keeping one if block inside the another if block is called nested if. Nested if meaning writing or you can say keeping one if block inside another if block. Another if block is called nested if. Is called nested if. Okay. What are the real time? I would say scenarios where actually we will use the nested if. So basically, where we will use the nested if, the best example is the matrimonies. You know, there are number of matrimony websites, right? So in the matrimony websites, they give normally they will give the some criteria. The criteria is basically first they will check the gender. We need to validate the conditions are like I would say first one is the gender. The gender should be the male. This is the gender. Gender should be the male. Okay, gender should be the male, and after that, age. Age is uh, for boys 21, right? 21 is the eligible age, and salary. Salary will take as the double. Double salary is and some 50,000. 50,000. Okay, so then only this guy is eligible for marriage. This is the some criteria. Can I say? Okay. This is a normal example, guys. Don't consider this is as this is the example I am saying. So this is the criteria. Like the person should be the male, and uh, age is 21, greater than 21, and salary also should be 50,000. So then only he is eligible for the marriage. All the websites, so they will mention if you are 50,000, then they will show some profiles. If you are 1 lakh, they will show some other profiles. If we have the 2 lakhs, they will show other profiles. Okay. So this is how we can write the programs. Normally, the best example for the matrimonies, for the nested if, and how you can write the programs. Normally, I can show you one program, and then you will get the clarity on it. Where actually I will take the same thing here, and then here I would go to here, and then here actually I can write, I can take one file, and where I can mention the name is matrimony, matrimony.java, matrimony.java. Okay, public public class matrimony. Make sure this name and this name should be the same, matrimony. Okay, there is some spelling mistake. Okay, we'll change the name here. Rename. Save this one. Here also I'm changing to matrimony. Okay, fine. And please take a main method. Main method is public static void main, and I can say string aux. Okay, this is the main method. Inside the main method, I'm taking the nested if, right? Nested if. I'm taking outer if, and this is the conditions. So I'm taking these three conditions, and so then only he is eligible for the marriage. Now here actually I can take this is the multi-line comment. Okay, first I will check the gender. First I will check the gender. Gender is he should be the male. He should be the male. I will check the gender. Gender is care. Here I am checking the condition, and here I am taking the gender. Gender care I am taking. Care gender equal to male. Male. Okay. Okay. So here I need to check the condition. Gender dot equals to gender dot equals to gender dot equals to gender dot equals to okay, gender dot equals to I would say m, and after this after this yeah, you should come to inside, and here you can check I would say age. The person also age should be int age, int age. Okay, I am declaring the age here. Age should be greater than 21, greater than or equal to 21, greater than or equal to 21. Okay, 21. Okay, then again come inside, and here also take the salary, take the salary. Okay, so here also I can mention double salary. Salary also I could write salary equal to greater than or equal to 50,000, 50,000. And then only here I am writing some statement, that is system dot out print ln. So here I would like to write he is eligible for marriage. He is eligible for marriage, for marriage. Okay. If any condition is also not satisfied, then there also you can write else block, and then you can display the messages as well. So as of now, this is the program, and which I can show you how you can compile, and then I will show you. There is a dot equals. There is a method equals method. equals method. Okay, I'm saving this one. Gender dot equals. I'm saving this one, and yeah, now I'm checking the gender, and I'm checking the age, and I'm checking the 50,000 salary as well. These three values you can take from the keyboard as well. So, there is a scanner class, and through the scanner class you can read and then you can display as well. For example, here I'm mentioning some ages, some 50, and the salary also I'm mentioning some 60,000. 60,000. I'm saving this one, and where actually I will go to the wherever the file is available. I'm going to that file location, and I'm compiling the file, and Java C matrimony.java. So file has successfully compiled Java matrimony Java matrimony Java C matrimony. There is a Java C matrimony.java. Okay, okay. There are two files as created. Okay, gender dot equals, right. There is a mm, normally you can take the string, and here this is you can mention like as the mail string. I'm taking as the mail. Okay, I'm saving this one, and take the mail, and I'm saving this one. Compile the file javac matrimony.java, and yeah, here you should use the double quotation. Should use the double quotation. Should use the double quotation mail, and I'm saving this one. You can come here. Yeah, one, two, three errors are belong to same. Okay. Compiled Java, and he is eligible for the marriage. For example, he is not getting the salary. For example, he is not getting the salary. He is getting some 40,000, and he is not getting. But according to this matrimony site, according to the guidelines, not our guidelines, according to this website guidelines, the person should be 50,000. Okay, the person should be 50,000, but he is receiving only 40,000. Then again, you can tell to the user. You can tell to the user, you need to improve the salary. That kind of messages you can write here. Else, so as per our guidelines, uh, system.out.println. So here I'm mentioning as per our guidelines, as per our guidelines, minimum salary is 50K, 50K. So based on that, you are not eligible. Based on that criteria, you are not eligible. You are not eligible. Please improve the salary. Only else you are not eligible for marriage, present situation. Please improve your salary. Please improve your salary and try again. And try again. Okay, this is the message. Okay, and I'm saving this one. Okay, now is the 40,000. Now I will go to here. I can compile the file java c matrimony.java. This is where actually this all the should be in single line. Yeah, else this is the if block, and here I'm taking else. System.out.println as per our guidance. This is the string value I'm taking. Okay, I'm saving this one, and where actually I'm coming to here. Now I can count Java C. The file has successfully compiled Java, and the file name is matrimony. You can see here. As per our guidelines, minimum salary is 50K. Based on that criteria, you are not eligible for. You are not eligible for. You are not eligible for. You are not eligible for marriage. Present situation. And please improve your salary and try again. Okay, this is salary. For example, you don't have the 21 age, so in that case also you can display one more message. So there is a if block, and here you can take else block, and here also you can display the message system.out.println. System.out.println. So you are not eligible. You are not eligible for the marriage. You are not eligible for the marriage. Uh, age should be greater than 21. Greater than 21. Greater than 21. Okay. So here I'm saving this one. Now you can come to here and compile this one. Minimum salary is 21. Here you can take the age is 19. I'm taking age is 19. Okay. Now you can come to here. You can run this one. Java matrimony. Java. Save this one. Come to
In
here.
the
Check
comment
it.
box, you have changed.
This not there. You can change the age here. Okay. 19. Save this one. Come to here. Java C matrimony.java, and now you can see here age should be the greater than 21. Okay, and again male category also. Male category also you can change. For example, you are not male category. In that case also you can display the messages this one. Else only males are eligible. Only males only. Only males. Okay. So here I can mention category is the female. Okay, I'm saving this one, and I will go to here Java C matrimony.java, and Java matrimony. You can see here males only. Males only were not eligible, like that. So if I take all are correct, for example, male and the age person also some 30 and the salary also some 80,000, then he is eligible. He is eligible. He is eligible. He is eligible for the marriage. He is eligible for the marriage. So like that, the criteria, you can mention all the criteria. Height, weight, all you can add, whatever the criteria you want, you can add in your programs. Height, weight, color, all the criteria you can add. In my case, I taken only three. In your case, you can add based on your criteria. Okay. Mm. So this is the hard coded values, right? So instead of this is the hard coded values. I don't want to hard coded value. I can read values from the keyboard. I can read values from the keyboard. How could I read? How could I read? There is a
Scanner.
scanner class. Here what I did actually, these all are the hard coded values. I don't want the hard coded values. From the input, based on the input, I can read the values. Then take the scanner class. There is a new scanner and create object. And here you can mention system.in, and this again you can store in one reference variable. That reference variable is scanner, and the class name is scanner. Now there are three values we need to take from the keyboard. What are the three? One is the string value, second two are the integer values. For integer values, already you know, in the last program we taken the input only integer values. If you want to take the string values, then there is a method. Next method. I will go to the document. I show you. This is the scanner class, and there is a next method. Go to there. Um, you can see here. There is a next method. Tokens from the scan method.
Next line.
Next for only single character. Next line is for statements. Okay. Next method only for a single statement. Next line is for only single character. Next line is for string. Now where I can take next line method sc dot next line, sc dot next line, and which can read the data from the keyboard that I can store in the gender category. Okay, and for clarity purpose, and here also I would like to take system dot outer println, and here also I can mention please enter the age. Please enter, this is the gender, right? Please enter gender. Okay, fine, very good. Next up, this is with respect to string. Now with respect to integers, here I would like to take next int. So here please enter the age. And next with respect to salary, there is a method with double, with respect to double. Now can come to here, enter double double double. Please enter salary. That's it. Please enter salary. That's it. I'm saving this data, and now where I can go to here. And we need to import the statement as well. This is coming from completely out of box classes, right? Then should use Java. I can say import Java dot fill dot scanner class.
Instead of string, we need to mention int, right?
I didn't get you.
A string
Where
gender you
while
have
variable
mentioned.
initialization, there is a string is there. For int, we need to mention string. Yeah, after that, please enter the age after that. We are mentioning, we are taking the int as a string.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the integer, and this is the double. This is the double, and variable also will change to what variable we gave here. This is the age, and this is the salary. So these variables and whatever the conditions we written, that should be the match. Gender okay, next age is also okay, and the next salary is also okay. These three are okay, right? Now I am saving the file, and simply go to that location, and there is a can compile Java C matrimony. A file has successfully compiled, and it is waiting for the input or not. Yes, it is waiting for the input. For example, here if I am giving female, and it is asking for the age, I am giving some 40, and I am giving some 70,000. You can see here only males only. Again I can compile, and again I can run. I am giving male, and enter age is also I am giving some 30, and salary also I am giving some 60,000. See, he is eligible for the marriage. He is eligible for the marriage. Are you guys clear with my statements? Next, Java matrimony, and I am giving some male, and age is also some 60, and salary is some 30,000. You can see here, as per our guidelines, salary is 50K based on that criteria. So now, this is the thing. This is the scenario. I hope everyone is clear. I hope everyone is clear.
Yes.
Hmm? Hmm. So all of you, can you please see that program 1 minute? Can you please tell me what is the purpose of this line?
Reading the inputs from the keyboard.
Making the connection between
Create.
predefined class and custom class. This is our class, and this is already predefined. Okay, we are making the connection. We are establishing the connection between predefined class and custom class. Okay, I created the object. This object we cannot directly reuse anywhere. That is the reason that object we are keeping on reference variable. That reference variable data type is the class. Okay, we are taking data into the system, so that is the reason I am giving the system.in. Okay, next, after that, what the purpose of this line? What is the purpose of this line?
It reads the entire line of the text.
Taking the input in the format of string. Next, what is the purpose of this line? Taking the integer input data, and this
Yeah.
one taking the
Taking the
double
double.
input data. And here I am writing the multiple conditions. If you want to compare the strings, we will use the dot equals. If you want to compare the numbers, we will use the double equals. Double equals, okay? If greater than and if salary greater than, this is the thing. This is the program. So today what you guys will do, there are two assignments. One is the marks validation. Second one is the matrimony. Any matrimony you can take. Whatever the desires you have, you can write the programs. Like gender, age, salary, and I taken only three parameters. You can take as your wish. A number of parameters you can take. You can write the program and take a PDF of it, and then you can upload in the Sati website. This is your assignment, okay? So I hope this is clear everyone, right? And the video also available in the live.